to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Gallen.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
All right, ready to go here. Now here is Shohei Ohtani.
Well, Boog, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his second MVP. It's just so darn cute.
Got him looking. And one out now. Now it's Mookie Betts. And a pitch. Out there to center. Thomas hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That misses the zone. Now 3-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Got it by him for the K. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in the desert and pitching here today, Tony Gonsolin. What's the scouting report on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And he takes it himself for the out. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Swung on, belted. Pajas ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. On to the second inning here in the desert. No score. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Righty to the plate. Muncy hits one in the air. Thomas settles under this one. Thomas pulls that one down. Andy Pajes will hit next.
Andy Pajes.
And that's down and away.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success. I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to Smith, and there's two down.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Man on second, two down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. So one hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that's out.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a curve misses outside. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Man at second. And there's a base hit to right field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
The 2-2. Bounce to the left side. Makes a sliding stop. Muncy tossed the second, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, no one left. We head on now to the top of the back here in the desert, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kim. The pitch. And a bunt towards third. Boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Kicks and deals.
The count is full.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And here's a 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing.
Runner on the move. In the air out towards right center. Thomas squeezes it. Here's Mookie Betts now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Set for the bottom of the third, and now number 13.
The second baseman,
And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, left field, down the line. Conforto hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Throw, and it gets away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. He's safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And another ball. And now it's filled up. Battling here as he fouls it away. We'll see another payoff pitch.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Carroll checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
2 on, 2 outs. And the pitch is in for a strike. 1-2.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Josh Naylor waits on deck. Two outs. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Chase Field, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that's a little high. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. This one chopped up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And here it comes. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Max Muncy. The wind of the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So up next, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
2-2 on the way. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're midway in the 4th. It's the and we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Josh Naylor. The wind to kick the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And another ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he deals. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a line drive, curling foul down the right side. Two down, nobody on. Hammered, base hit. Alec Thomas now. Two outs. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. That one not close. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Next to hit, Kim. Big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering way off the plate. The Dodgers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Right-hander kicks, deals, and delivers outside. That one the other way. They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And down on strikes. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Still nothing on the scoreboard for them after 5. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now number 13. The pitch. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia also throwing. And a pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And he grounds one to the right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, most hitters handle mid-90s no problem these days, but when a pitcher is effective at mixing up his pitches, changing speeds, adding and subtracting velocity, you can see a pitch of that velocity just jump past a hitter's swing.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And the Diamondbacks down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That missed inside, and the count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Mookie Betts. One down, base is empty. That one catches the zone. 2-2. And that's a little bit high.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Betts swings and drives one. This one's well struck. Banks off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one is absolutely belted. Thomas going back. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And it's gone. And they lead it. It's 2-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Gallen out of the game, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. Ryan Nelson taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike
1
two.
ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ball to strike, the pitch. Out to short, Betts. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Gonna count 1-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. That one well upstairs. Yeah, that's ball 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs. That's towards center. Outman moving back for this one. He's got it, and that is that. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
And up next for Los Angeles, Kim. Right-handed reliever. And the count 1-2. Pages at second. Conforto at first with no outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
He goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the pitch. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Missed with a changeup. And the count is 3-1. Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luis Garcia.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one drifts inside. Alec Thomas on deck for Arizona. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder,
Next
5.
up for the Diamondbacks, Alec Thomas. Two down, nobody on. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Shelby Miller.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
A frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The 1-1.
That's out.
Action in the pen down there. Jalen Beeks up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Murillo also getting ready. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just misses with that one. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Three-two. And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Here's Muncy to hit. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Bounced up the middle. Perdomo. They get the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. And the Dodgers leave them loaded. But they still lead it 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kirby Yates.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. One up, one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
1-1 now. And another ball. One down, base is empty. That one missed. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the closer of the staff, is thrown. Three-2 now. Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And there's 2 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And the righty deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Herrera off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side. Kim in plenty of time to first, and that's the inning. One left for Arizona, and our score remains 2-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Ketel Marte. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Well, one-run game. Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And now the lefty. Got the bat going too soon at strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative. But you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That's the ball.
That just misses, and the count is even 2-2. The pitch. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one missing low.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
This one in the air right field. Carroll sizing this one up and makes the grab. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. In the air, center field. Thomas gets under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Tanner Scott.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Pitch is in there, and it's 2-2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. One-run game, bottom 9. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That one's gotta feel good. And we're starting over. It's 2-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. This swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And now it's Josh Naylor. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Kicks and deals. Got him looking for the K. Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit that. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. waiting to hit for the D-backs. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo. Straighten him up a little bit.
With the winning run on at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 86. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Randall Grichuk, the winning run on base for him. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Winning run stands at second. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Trying to send this to extra innings. On the ground, Kim. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now into the ball game on defense, Garrett Hampson. He's the new 3rd baseman. Also into the ball game, Randall Grichuk. Go ahead run on base. Here's Mookie to hit. Turns and fires to Betts. On the ground to 3rd. Hampson on to 1st. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Number 5.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they take the lead. It's 4-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Cut on and just struck him out. Now 2 out. Muncy digs in.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Two outs. Goes down looking. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. And we're back on to the bottom of the 10th. And here's the catcher, Jose Herrera. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
And that one fouled off.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
In the air, right side, Pajes sizes this one up, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. With the tying run at the plate, and here in extra innings. Next offering is in for a strike. This could end it. And that'll do it.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.